Pope Francis delivering his New Year's Mass, marking the Church's World Day of Peace with a focus on embracing humility.
He also stressed the responsibility to our younger generations to tackle their challenges such as unemployment.
Here with a message for 2017, Fox News religion contributor, our good friend, Father Jonathan Morris. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
to you guys. Thank you.
So when you look at 2017, what message do you think young people need to hear? It seemed like last year was like a really despondent year for a lot of people. Hope in 2017.
You know, I'll be preaching at my church today, and one of the things I'm going to talk about is inviting people to do a little bit different type of resolution. Very often it's self-centered. It's I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to start exercising. All good things. But how about doing a New Year's resolution that is others-focused? Not only serving other people, but saying, what is it in my own life, the way I act, my habits, etc., that perhaps are bothersome to the people that I work with, the people that I live with? What can I do in order to be a better person for others? And I think that's really the message of Christmas, which, by the way, we're still celebrating. You know, imagine a family bringing home a child right to their house and then saying, oh, okay, Christmas is over, or the baby is born, no need to celebrate. That's just the beginning. And when you see all the stores here, for example, on 6th Avenue, 5th Avenue, and day after Christmas, everything is done. We're celebrating salvation, and that's something I think worth celebrating all year.
And that's part of that message about Christmas still continuing is part of how do you follow through on resolutions that you make, in faith or otherwise. I mean, how do you make sure it continues into a new year?
Start by telling somebody what you've done, what resolution you've made. I might as well tell you what I've made.
Hold
right?
them accountable for it. Well, this is on live television, so.
I know. I hope none of my parishioners are listening, but one of the things I find is bothersome to others is that I'm always in a hurry. And instead of spending time listening, I'm always going on to the next thing. And people get it.
So you're not being present.
You know, exactly. And I find people say to me, Father, I know you're busy, but do you mind if... How do you know that I'm busy? Right? Or I know you're probably on to something else. Because that comes across.
You know what? That was my same resolution this year as well. Especially with technology, there's always a reason to not be present.
That's right.
And to just focus on the here and now and the people that are around you and the scene that's around you. As my mom always says, stop and smell the roses every once in a while.
Yeah, for young people to get out there and actually be present. I mean, go outside, play Pokemon Go, you know, walk around the park. Just get outside and enjoy technology.
Is that true?
I think we got into an argument about that once.
Exactly.
I think Pope Francis had said something like, oh, Pokemon Go, or so using video games. Hey, listen, I think the main thing is we focus on each other, and technology isn't a bad thing.
We'll hold you to that. We'll talk to you next year.
I got to go.
You gotta go? That's it? You're always so busy. You're always looking right through me.
Exactly. I'm going to work on it in 2017. Let's stick around for a little while.
Love it.
Just relax.
And you brought your dog here.
Plenty of time. I did.
Let's just blow the break and keep talking.
Happy New Year, sir.
Exactly. I don't need to arrive on time to Mass today.
Look at him. He's just chilling out now.
Relax.
We're just
Sit back and relax. We're going to do
too.
this if you want to watch the next segment. We're going to talk about President Donald Trump because he's making a New Year's Eve